Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's episode. Today we are at the social, and this is episode 1. This is a start of a new series. Now, the reason I've started this series, I keep getting comments like this and like this on my videos, and I want to put these to the test. Now, I normally play in a club on relatively good equipment, good tables, good cues, good balls. So what I want to do is come to clubs or come to pubs or venues where the tables aren't so good, or where the cues aren't so good and the balls aren't so good. And then I want to do some challenges, some break-in finishes, and some trick shots along the way to see how long it takes me in comparison to using good equipment. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so this is the social, 2 pool tables, big screen, nice little vibe in here, nice seating areas. Go and see Spike behind the bar. He's a legend. He went above and beyond. This is Rocket Ronnie's. This is the club I normally play from. That is Damon and Owen. Damon is also the same. He will also go above and beyond for you. This is the Supreme Winner 7x4. I'm playing on this table at the social. It's got a red cloth, £1 to go. And these are the balls that I'm playing with, slightly heavier than normal. And of course, the black ball isn't striped. This is the cue ball I'm playing with. In comparison to the club, this is the table I'm playing on. This is a black ball table, 7x4. These are the balls, Pro Cup, Aramith Pro Cups. And this is the cue ball I'm playing with the spotted white. Okay, this is challenge 1. So I want to do this trick shot. This took me 16 attempts. I'm just playing it with left-hand side. The fact that it came away from the pocket is more aesthetically pleasing, but this is really what I'm just trying to do. This took me half the time, plenty of spin, loads of control, round the cushions, and drop it in. So it took me less time in the club. This is the next challenge. So this is skill shots or combination shots. Now I'm trying to get 2 balls in one. The reason this took me 4 attempts, this is normally a strength of mine, but this last shot here, which is normally the easiest out of the 3, I failed 3 times. Back to the club, I got it first attempt. So when they're touching ball, you can play it with loads of screw and they both drop. When they're close like this, you can play it with top spin. And then when they're a little bit further away, my preference is to just stun this and make sure you're accurate with the one over the pocket, and they both go in. This one, I wanted to see how long it took me to clear all 6 over the pocket, but in 3 attempts. It had to be a minimum of 3. So this is quite fortunate, really, that I got this in 5 attempts. Because this is quite similar to recreations. I could come here one day and this could be 5 attempts, but then the following day I could come here and it could take me 20 attempts. Just like when I recreate shots, one day it could take me 1 attempt and another day it could take me 300. It just depends what happens on the day. Here I'm playing on the club, on the table I'm used to playing, with my cue, with the good equipment. And it took me double the amount of time that it did take me at the social. So sometimes it's very day dependent. This is bottom right hand side, round the cushions, 1, 2 cushions into the yellow, decent shot. But yeah, that took me 10 attempts. Also 11 attempts. How long does it take me to clear the table? So again, the same with this. I've come here and it's took me 11, but there was finishes beforehand, guys, that were much easier than this one. Like some of the finishes that I missed before, they were just like dollies in the open. And in good conditions, I'll get them pretty much like 95% of the time. But here, I ended up getting a more difficult finish on the table, and it just took me 11 goes to get it. So I'm playing with a very tinny type tip, but I enjoyed it. I liked the challenge. I'm playing with red triangle chalk. And yeah, I really enjoyed coming and playing on a different style cloth with different cues. That took me 11. Let's move back to the club. This took me 2, but again, on another day it could take me 1, on another day it could take me 7, so it's very day dependent. We split the pack and I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to take red into the top left, which stops me from being hampered. I want to try and deal with the one in the bottom right early, but I just couldn't get there early enough. I'm going to play this with left-hand side now, just about avoid the red ball. And then I'm going to play this with bottom left to avoid the yellow and bring my cue ball out. Now, what I tried doing here is running this around the 2 cushions and going around the yellow like a goalpost. But I didn't get that spin that I required, and I'm actually fortunate to come out and have a shot here. I'm going to play this plain ball and worry about the pot. Naturally, I'm running over towards the red. A little bit further would have been ideal, so I'm going to play this with right-hand side, bottom right, and I'm using the bottom to just kill the pace. And then I'll drop the black in for a tough one along the cushion for today's video. Cheers, guys.